Lovely people spend a day with me in San Francisco, California. I started the day by getting ready. This is going to be my outfit for today. Cute little hat and my leather pants and leather kind of little jacket over there. Vest situation going on. I am leaving my hotel room right now, heading down, and this is just right outside my hotel. And I wanted to show you around, so that's what's around the hotel. Transportation looks pretty easy. There are trains, there are buses, and all you need is just a day pass. So I decided to Uber myself. Plan is let's head to the Golden Bridge because it's on my bucket list. So since I am in San Francisco and the Golden Bridge is pretty close to where I'm at, we are going to go there right now in this Uber. The lady is very friendly and we are having a conversation, so you won't be able to hear what I'm saying, but this is what it looks like on our way to the Golden Bridge. And yes, it's giving good vibes. It's giving city. It's very, very beautiful. The people are all well dressed, surprisingly. Not surprising. I mean, this is California. But yeah, people are well dressed. There's graffiti on walls. We went through Chinatown. I don't know if it's called Chinatown, but yeah, it has a lot of Chinese culture, food, and people. Look at that lady stretching her legs over there. Yes, she's trying to get her steps in right about now. So we are on our way. So let's continue heading to where we're heading, and we had almost, I think, 20 minutes of drive from my hotel to the bridge, and here we are at the information center. It has like a little history up here about the bridge, and this is the engineer. They have like a monument of him. He's the engineer that pioneered the building of the bridge. Here, when you take this trail, there are several trails that you can take, all leading you around the bridge. There is so much information telling you the history of the construction and everything, and what the materials that were used, the weather and everything. So I take my time and I was reading through that. It's pretty interesting. That is the bridge right there, and it has very, very, very ginormous pillars. Yeah, there are so many trails, but they all lead you towards, I think, the same point. I don't know, because I didn't take all the trails. There was a lot of tourists in the area and a lot of locals taking their jogs. Look guys, look how thick these pillars were built. Like, they have this station right here that shows you the materials that actually went into building this magnificent wonder of the world. Because did you know the Golden Bridge is among the 7 wonders of the world? So yes, this is the material that it took to build this piece of art, you know. Surrounded by water. There is water everywhere, of course. Yes, there is water everywhere, like I was saying. And it looks like they are still doing some construction around the bridge and under the bridge. There is like a highway right over the bridge. It's a highway, and like you can see around it, they're still doing some construction. This is another trail that I decided to take. I don't know what's up there, but it looks like it leads you to like a hill that oversees all this beautiful water. And I did not want to walk that far because it looked so isolated and I was by myself. So yeah, I've watched a lot of CSI movies to know when to stop walking when you are by yourself. So yeah, I stayed right here at this spot, and I was at kind of an elevation looking over the water. The breeze was beautiful. It was kind of chilly, but I think I was dressed for the part because I did not feel cold, but I felt breezy, like it kept on blowing on my skin. I loved it. The sound of the water, the tranquility, and just watching the birds flying over the water. And it looks like there is an island right over there. As you can see, I'm just enjoying the bridge. I was listening to some music too, so yeah, I walked down from wherever I was just to try and get to a place that had people. When you're traveling by yourself, always be aware of your surroundings, Yes, always be aware. So do not keep yourself so isolated because you never know who's watching, So yeah, I came right back and I took the walk. There is like a sidewalk, a pedestrian walk. If you want to walk the bridge, yeah, they have the highway part, and then they have like a selection where you have the pedestrian walk and the bike lane. So if you want to walk on the highway, yeah, I tried to do that. I was not planning to like literally walk the whole bridge, but people do it. It's, I think, more than 3 miles of walking, and your girl was not about to do that. So yeah, I just wanted to get kind of up close to the bridge, and then aim was take a picture or take pictures of the view and stuff like that, and then just walk right back. I'm not walking 3 miles today. No, I am not. We're not about doing that. Okay, so yeah, I'm almost pretty close to the pillars, like the huge pillars where the bridge starts, and I was just amazed. Look how far, how high we are. Like, it was really mind baffling, It is so high. It was so high, so I peeped down there. For some reason, my camera kept on blurring the vision. I tried to like record it, but my camera would blur the height. Like, you cannot literally see how high we are. So I don't know if it's just the way Apple protects people, how devices are nowadays. They're built with inbuilt protection and shit like that. Oh my God, excuse my language. And yeah, I kept on walking. It's very narrow. There are cars, there's construction going on, but thankfully they have like a delegated space for people that want to walk or people that want to ride bikes. I kept on walking. This family was right in front of me trying to take pictures, and then they were shy, and yeah, I just went and passed them, and I wanted to show you that I was here, just leaving my mark. I was here. Receipts provided. Okay. Yes, that's the Golden Bridge. It's about the 7 wonders of the world, and I was here. This is what the beneath looks like, guys. Look how high we are. Like, look how high. This camera can't capture the real thing, but it was really high. It felt really high. So I'm walking down. I'm done seeing the bridge, and I decided to walk down and see what else to see around. There is so much to do around. This was like a little, I don't know what they call it, but it was like a sketch of how the bridge, how the bridge was built. How the bridge was built, what went in, how they put pieces together. So they kind of give you a snippet, like an up close of what made the bridge and how they made it. And yeah, I left the information center on the bridge, and I decided to continue to somewhere else because, man, there was so much to do. I ended up at Praia 39. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right, but Praia 39. And here I saw these juju guys. Look at these guys. Like, what in the juju world is this? They are floating. they are floating. And this guy in white is holding the guy in gold in his hands, and he's floating. Like, I swear there is nothing under him. He's just holding on to that guitar and holding this other guy in one hand, and then the other guy was playing a harp. Like, I went around them just to see if there was like some kind of like pole or something that was holding them, but there was nothing. Like, what kind of juju is this? Somebody, like, what kind of juju is this? You know, and these are people. It's live people. I swear they were live people, blinking and like looking. They didn't talk, but they were looking. You know, this blew my mind. Like, yeah, it blew my mind. How? Like, how? See this big guy? He was blown away too. So I wasn't alone. He's like, what in the juju world is this? Yes. I was baffled. Anyway, going on, I walked to the pier or prior or whatever, and there was like these beautiful seagulls. It was like a deck side kind of situation. There are ships all around going about their businesses. They are taking people to, there is like an island. Do not know is somebody tell me in the comment section. The island up here, is that the famous, like, if you can see it, I'm gonna zoom it in just a second. Oh my god, the seagulls were beautiful. They posed for me to take a picture of them, and they were very friendly. They shared their space with us, because it was not just me, it was other people around too, but they were so graceful to share their space with us. These are ships that kept on going in and out, bringing in people and taking them around. There was like an island in there. So yeah, back to the point of the island. Guys, is that the island that has the famous prison, the Alcatraz prison? I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right. The Alcatraz? You know, that famous prison that back in the day they used to put like drug dealers and stuff like that. They've made, I think there was a movie about it. Alcatraz? Yeah, I'm gonna zoom it in because I was just curious. I don't know, because they say it's somewhere in San Francisco. So if you know the answer to that, please comment and tell me, because it would be nice to know that I was pretty close to the Alcatraz. Yeah, see that island over there? Let me try to zoom it in. Yeah. Is that the Alcatraz? Is that the Alcatraz? Somebody tell me. You know? It would be nice to know. And this place is so rich in history. Like, I saw this warship. This is a Second World War ship. And apparently this ship caught fire, like it was on fire. The US Army and stuff like that was attacked, and that ship was on fire. I was baffled. I was mesmerized by how giant this anchor looked. I mean, the picture doesn't do it justice, or the video doesn't do it justice, but it was such a huge anchor. And yeah, this place is just floating in history. This is a Second World War ship in real life. Like, they've preserved it. Yeah, that's what I was telling you. The ship caught fire. That's a picture of the ship. And I saw a real submarine. Like, yeah, that's a real submarine. And I was curious, like, in the cartoons we watch, why are the submarines round? This was not round. Like, see that thing? It is no way, shape, or form similar to what the cartoon said. Anyone watching SpongeBob or that has watched SpongeBob, the submarines in SpongeBob are round. So I always thought that submarines are round, but no, this is a real life submarine. And yeah, it was also used in the World War. That's a torpedo launcher. That's the propellers for the submarine. And that large black thing, that right there, the black thing, that's the battery. It's a battery for the submarine. And then the gray thing on the side, I don't know what that was, but I don't know. Yeah, I don't know that what that was, but yeah, it also goes on the submarine. So that is the ship, and the submarine is right next to it. Like I told you, it's a World War II ship. It's a World War II ship. Like, that's how rich in history this thing was, and they've preserved it for everybody to see, you know. Yeah, people were coming in and out. There are pictures of these submarine soldiers, you know, and that was like detail of how the submarine was inside. You know, they show you the rooms, the torpedo launching, whatever, and that is a real life torpedo. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right, but yeah, that's a real life torpedo. If you have not seen one, or if you just seen in movies, and then they have this monument that has the names of the people that operated that submarine. And this is the submarine up close, the front of it. I showed you the back a while ago, and this is how it looks like in the front. Yes. When I was done, they have these little electric trains. So I took a train to my next destination. I am still in California, San Francisco. It is beautiful. It's downtown. I went to the financial district, and this was giving city, it was giving town living, it was giving graffiti on the walls. There were a lot of homeless people. I was surprised, but yeah, it is pretty clean. It's pretty clean. There's so much art all around you, and yes, you cannot miss the palm trees if you're in California. That big thing right there that looks like ladders, that's my hotel. So I have made my way back to my starting point. That is my hotel, and this is the financial district. I'm just giving you a 360 of the area. And there was another bridge. I don't know what the name of that bridge is, but it was also another beautiful bridge. At night it was like colored. It was showing different colors and lights, and it was beautiful. I really enjoyed my time here. And if you end up being in San Francisco, I don't know if this is what they call downtown, I would recommend. Like, there is so much to do. There is so much history going on in just one place. Yes, that was it for me, and I hope you are great and enjoying this as we go along. I will catch you in my next video. Bye. Thank you for watching. Remember to be kind to yourself and to everyone around you, and we'll see you later. Bye. Catch you in my next video. Bye.